question. You have to answer that shit.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go.
Hear us? We're gonna say good afternoon, good night, good morning, wherever you're at. See, here we are. Here we are. So, Buckeye and friends, everybody else, welcome. We're gonna be here making picks. Of course, me, David Robbins, will be here. And also we have Earl. You got any nicknames you want to use besides Zombie Earl or
No, that's it. Zombie Earl.
Zombie Earl? We here, so we actually both in this tournament. So our pick gonna be real interesting. If you listen real closely, you might even get some insight to our thought process. We still debating if we're gonna put that out or not. And if this don't go too long, we may have a little AEW discussion, maybe. Just thought
I got
process.
time.
Like
I got time.
like I said, I won't go too much into it because I am a tester. So I have seen the set and everything. So I'll give as much as I can without giving much as I can. So you know how that works. But here we are. So before I think we go into the round pick, I think we should look at the everybody MC pair. You like to start there?
Sure.
All right. So we'll start from the top, work our way down. So I think the first thing we should put a percentage of what the chance that each of these MCs is going to get played. So for example, like Kid Kaiju Sabretooth, I think there's a 20% chance somebody take Kid Kaiju just because of the name. But most likely that 80% going to be on Sabretooth.
I think 20% is generous.
Yeah, 20%. 20%. But I think Kid Kaiju is the worst. But people like to make names. Even you said before the tournament you want to line up and run the Kid Kaiju deck.
Yeah, that's true. Just to
So
give it a go.
right. That's the only reason. But if it was like anybody else, like some of the people get to, they're not gonna get this high.
Yeah.
He just basically that. I want to discuss this level of condition one more time, Kid Kaiju. You have to give up. It's at the start of your turn, so you got to protect all these pieces. You have to protect a front row character, a back row character, and then the call from your resource, your hand, and your character you remove from game. And they all have to be monsters.
And it's gonna put you a turn down on resources well.
Turn down resources. So even if you have somebody from who's blocking for Kid Kaiju, you eventually gotta get them up, and still you gotta protect them. I mean, they could go face down, so you still could, get them along. They got 2 health. Well, that's good because they only got one cost character on team.
Yeah, it's not good.
I mean, yeah, I guess in Rainbow Unicorn Land you could level them maybe 2. I mean, that's Rainbow Unicorn Land, right?
Yeah.
So if you play Tim up front on 1, you got to roll a monster. You play Tim up front. You could power up with Kid Kaiju on 1 or 2. And then you have 1 in your hand. In turn 2, you got to play 1 in the back. But still, you got to keep both of them alive on the field.
Till turn 3.
Right, till turn 3. And then, once you succeed in that, what is your reward? You get rid of all of them. And then you just a 9-9. I mean, even back when it came out, with 9-9 that great?
Yeah, 9-9 MC was pretty good back.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I do remember. It felt good, but the powers like durability. Do you care about that?
If you can even get them.
Lethal, maybe. Monstrous, maybe. I mean, maybe back then, but now none of these powers really, is game-changing powers. They're saying those 1-drop with bad keywords on them. But I have spoken enough about this. We here for a prediction and not me talking about bad Kid Kaiju. And so we got 2080. That sound about right?
Sounds about right.
Sound about right. So Scott here, he took 2099 at Kingpin. Is this a 90-10?
I don't.
And that might be,
Kingpin's pretty good.
He is. I mean, there are people who ran events that on Quarantine Cup 3 when you could pick any MC, any illustrated MC in the book, and multiple people. Didn't 2 people pick Kingpin?
Yeah, I think so.
And again, this is not a modern format. This is an open format. So I mean, unlike a lot of these decks, like if you try and find resources, like let me see what other people done with this deck. You can't find many Kid Kaiju deck, not too many Sabretooth deck, but Kingpin decks. I'm interested to see what Scott plan on doing with this combination. Or he just,
I will put it at 80-20 again.
You still think 80-20? Okay, yeah, 80-20 because 29. I like 29-9 in the Spider-Verse format, but he always was still. But like I say, there's some people, the Spider-Fan do got some great support. Not good support, great support. So I can see that Bruce Banner in the Spider-Verse.
80-20 is a good number.
Okay. Yeah.
People might be afraid of Bruce Banner, so it might be closer together than the 80-20.
So for the people who keep a score at home, you want these numbers to be. I mean, in my opinion, you would like these numbers to be close to each other, right? But I guess also if or maybe you try to just narrow your opponent in a small corner, you know where they're coming from. So now again, out the 80-20 world, we got Ripley 8 and Ghost Rider.
This is a lot closer. Maybe 60-40.
You swinging towards Ghost Rider here?
Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm going towards Ripley 8, I think. I think she's a little better. But maybe it's 50-50. I don't know.
Well, I mean, because, see, I can see just because the team stuff with Ghost Rider with the defenders, that more so would give him. But so maybe what 55 Ripley, 45 Ghost Rider. Because even between the two of us, we are split, and of course we're not.
Yeah.
Of course we're not talking about what the matchup is or nothing. We just just our first step in this process to kind of move along, and give our viewers some content. What about Phoenix and Crystal?
I think Phoenix is better.
Yes, yes, A4. But I mean, that Inhuman plot twist is still fire. That Terragenesis.
Yeah. The Mist.
Yeah, Terragenesis and Mist. Yeah, that's still a fire plot twist. But A4,
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's close. Maybe I would.
60,
I've seen Phoenix do well. We got a Buckeye player that used to be really high on her.
Okay.
John.
Who?
John.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't play up to me.
Oh, a little before my time, but we gonna say we think 60-40 Phoenix.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, but Crystal, and with all the access you now have with Crystal, I think she's a little more. But yeah, Phoenix is the way to go. Now, Black Suit, Spider-Man, and Nebula.
Those are some pretty fire decks. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I mean, the equipment, the Volcano equipment did have Nebula a lot.
Yeah, and if you can't get her early, she's just gonna win.
Nice. But what about people playing? This what you think? This is a little bit. You think this is in the 60-40 area?
Or Spider-Man?
That would be my pick.
Yeah, I think so. I think that
Black Suit has shown up at. I mean, this is an MC that has shown up as a regional event.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at this list, what Kingpin? They haven't been a regional event that Kingpin could even take part in. Have there? But I don't think he's been there. But Black Suit Spider-Man had been to a regional event.
Yeah.
So here we go, Tevin. So Cyclops, Utopia, and She-Hulk. Is this our 50-50 split here? Or do you think She-Hulk is better than 60-40?
Do I think She-Hulk is
or
better?
do you think She-Hulk is a lot better than Cyclops?
He's so disappointing.
It just his level, his defense stays so low. I mean, Cyclops do not know how to defend himself in any of his cars.
I could go 60-40 She-Hulk.
I mean, I could even see 75-25 here, She-Hulk.
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
I could do that.
Yeah, that I think that's a better way. And again, this not looking at matchups. This is first guess. So, Bullseye and New Mutant Cable. I mean, I like Bullseye in this. I would pick Bullseye, just at first look. And these whole take pick, but he went off of all lists. That's why his picks are so good.
Yeah, I would probably take. I would take Bullseye. Yeah.
60 or 75. I mean, he got it. I would say 75. It may be 80. I would say 80, 20.
Let's go 75-25.
Okay. And just to let the viewers know, this is gonna help us a little along when we're making our pick. So we'll just look at matchups, but we'll get this out the way. The Perfect Organism and Rachel Summers.
So I don't know. I think one of those decks is way better than people think it is. And
the Perfect Organism, I think, can be good, but Rachel Summers, if you need a unicorn, Rainbow Road.
I don't know. I disagree. I think Rachel Summers can be.
Okay, you do okay. But like I said, I haven't seen much action. These are all just. I mean, yeah. If I get matched up with Verlene, I get time to look at the matchup. I may come to a different thought process.
He's on the other side of the bracket, so.
But from the loser side, that could get mixed up. So, but.
I think people are more likely to play the Perfect Organism
Is it 60-40, you think, or you think a little more higher than that?
I would maybe go. Let's go 70-30.
Okay, 70-30. That's a good number, 70-30. Yeah. But like you said, Richardson can make things happen. So Luke Cage and Cyclops.
Luke Cage ain't leveling up.
Right, you know he coming, and not like you in the dark alley. He just appears. He already there. You go into the dark alley looking for Luke Cage.
Yeah. So, and Legacy Cyclops is pretty bad though.
Is this the 50-50 split, or do we don't have?
Let's give this one the 50-50 split.
Okay, yeah, I would think this is when. We can still at least get the own team stuff, the anti-registration, some of their stuff, the kind of team attack can help with him. But because Cyclops had to run the X-Men.
Yeah.
If you want to level. Hammer, Bullseye, and Storm. So Patrick made these picks for Mix. I think these are some good picks for
I think so too. I think Hammer Bullseye is better.
I do have one a little bit better in my mind as well. I have played both of these decks.
Yeah, so have I.
Is it 70-30 again?
Let's go 70-30.
And of course, we gotta look at these perspectives. Like they're not playing Dark Phoenix and Loki's and stuff. And then Jean Grey and Master Mold.
I think this is like a 90-10, but that's just because I love Master Mold so much.
85-15?
Sure. Master Mold's like my favorite MC to play.
Well, I realize that too, yeah. And like I said, you see the concept here. He trying to once he prevent you from getting your one drop, but Master Mode can still make use of his one drop without them being on the field. Jean Grey cannot. But we'll see how that plays. Now to us. So I'll go ahead and look at your two and come to a conclusion. Not unless you want to put an input, but I would have Black Widow 60-40 over Foon. That would be me.
If you say so. I tried to do a thing.
I realized that, but I guess because I think she could level either them. I mean, just the conditions alone. But Foon got some give my hand. So yeah, we'll say we'll go 55-45 here, but I'm still leaning towards Black Widow. That's just me. I mean, I listened to you a little bit. That's why I swung get a couple more points, but maybe I'm showing some favoritism. But and then what do you think about Mayor Wilkins and Eagle?
So I think Mayor Wilkins is better, but I think you plan for Mayor Wilkins and you can beat him. So, in that case, I mean, I would probably go 60-40 to Mayor Wilkins.
Okay, so we have grades for everybody. So now I think we are ready to start picking slots, huh? So game one, we could use this bracket, but we're gonna eventually go to the one. But
right.
This way I got flip back and forth until I put the one there. So game one, we got Scott against Ron. So let's start with Scott. He get to pick priority, and he most likely gonna play with the two he got. I think he had to play Perfect Organism.
Yeah, I think so.
Because if Kingpin get past 5, the game is over. And of course, Vern is going to take Kingpin.
Yeah,
Vern slide himself right there against Scott. He had like a few spots to pick, and there was open spots even. So
yeah.
Okay, so going to the board. So we got Perfect Organism against Kingpin. Do you?
I got Kingpin winning that.
I got Kingpin winning that. I know we like to do Team Buckeye stuff and all this blah blah, but nah, Team Buckeye can't save you here, dog. Um, so next pick we have James. So he going Seahawk or Cyclops. Looking at his too. I don't know what his plan is, but um, I think Seahawk would be the max that people he would pick here because I got Kevin taking black suit.
Yeah, I see that She-Hulk versus Black Suit Spider-Man, and I just feel like Black Suit Spider-Man's gonna win that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued to see what. I mean, that was his. That pick was at number 5-6, with the fourth MC off the board and the sixth overall pick. And I mean, he could take Black Suit Spider-Man now. So I'm intrigued to see. I mean, and Tevin been balling out in these events lately. So I mean, I think he passed the new point of the new player experience. Oh, I forgot. I got to move people over to the other side, huh?
Oh yeah, can't forget about that.
Right. And just for the record, we didn't get the champion right last year, and he made sure to make us aware of that. But the good thing, so what we did to kind of change that, and we put ourselves in there so we could just win and not worry about that problem. But that's a different story for a different day. So moving right along while I update this bracket. Okay, so continue. That didn't go. Okay, so continue on. So now we have Mitch against Ralph, and so Ralph, he gonna either take Bullseye or Storm against
Mitch
I
with
see Mitch taking Luke Cage here because I mean I had seen him do some thing with this Civil War stuff.
yeah.
So I got Mitch on Luke Cage. If Ralph is, I mean Ralph is usually he usually have nozzle, and I feel Ralph will go with Bullseye.
Yeah.
We get some Netflix show stuff going on here, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe if you're playing,
But
maybe Mitch goes with Storm so that Luke Cage can't level up. I don't know.
well, Luke Cage didn't level up because he has Storm.
Doesn't he have to fight on the ground to level up?
Oh, is the fight on the ground? Shit, I thought. Oh yeah, it is a ground fight. I don't know why we're thinking wings. But yeah,
Yeah.
so we got Mitch taking Luke Cage. So I think because I think Mitch had done better. Yeah, when in the combat, well, at least one character without guy. Okay, without wings. Yeah. So yeah. So if Mitch take Luke Cage, then you think Ralph would take Storm?
I think if you got Luke Cage as an option, don't you got? I don't know.
But like I said, but what if he takes Cyclops? Then do Cyclops will Storm out the water? I mean that. This,
I don't know.
this gonna keep somebody up at night thinking their decks again and stuff. You're gonna have both deck and you're gonna be all the way up till you flip over MCs to decide which one you're gonna play. So
Yeah. Well,
so we'll just say Luke Cage against Storm. We'll just go with that for this prediction list, okay? That's
all right.
Okay, Luke Cage. So Ralph with Storm. Do you have Luke Cage winning that matchup against Storm? You think he could bully her before she could do anything?
Maybe. I got Mitch winning that one. I think Mitch.
Okay, with this, but yeah, with the Luke Cage, because I see him do some stuff with the Civil War. I mean, he's in tune with that set. And then we'll send Ralph over to his. He gonna get the bye. He gonna win the bye. Okay, so Jose, he nobody chose to go against him, because I know I had a last pick. I had, two top 8 regional people and Rob who don't like photos, so I don't know. There was 3 photo MCs in this whole tournament. But yeah, so he got his bye. But like I said, he got the MC from the all list, because us as judges, we already picked the right people. So now we're looking at PJ and Osh. So PJ would take you. PJ should take Master Mode. PJ is definitely somebody like to take the top, but Osh to counter that. Do you think he go with the Phoenix with the 7 health, or do you think he go with Crystal?
I think he goes with Phoenix and the 7 health. Doesn't he levels up by guys in the graveyard, right?
Oh yeah, you're right about that. Yeah. So if you think, that's actually a perfect setup for him. And then he going, of course, Tim Booba gonna be a 4 of.
Right.
And then he could get Tim. Yeah. So we got Massimo against Phoenix in this matchup, right?
Yeah, and I think going first is going to make a good difference for Master Mold or for Phoenix in that match, or for Dark Phoenix in that matchup.
No, there's nothing dark about this Phoenix. Yeah, there's nothing dark about this Phoenix.
No, for Jean Grey. If he chose Jean Grey and he puts out a 1-drop and Ash plays a Booba, then he levels up. Right. So
I think he still take Massimo. I don't see PJ taking Jean Grey.
Yeah.
So like I said, we got Massimo against regular Phoenix. There's the matchup. So, but Massimo going first, you think got the upper hand in this? I mean, I'm intrigued to see what Ralph does. I mean, because I think Ralph. I mean, listen to him in the Discord. He got a plan. I mean, Osh got a plan.
I agree. I think Master Mold's too strong.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I just think. Right. Exactly. I mean, I played him in the what would that loyalty format? Steadfast loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
I played him in that format. So I'm gonna sit this one out. I just talked to you about the options, but I got either Kid Kaiju or Sabretooth. But if you listen to my video, you already know I'm taking Sabretooth. There's no question about that. But
I'm sorry to do this to you, man, but
who do you think you take?
I think Mayor Wilkins beats Sabretooth.
Mm-hmm. I think you really won, but of course, if I'm betting against myself, that's a terrible look. But since it's just the two of us, I don't want to, give all my strategy out on the screen. Like, let me tell you why he's not going to win it. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, there we go. So now I'm going to see Osh in the loser bracket. He get the PJ to me. Okay, moving right along. So now you got your bye. So you're already moving along. And then finally, Jason gets him on. I mean, I think this is Jason's dream matchup. I mean, if you don't make it work here, I don't think you're going to make it to work this event. So he's taking Ripley 8.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And Jamar take Bruce Banner, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so. I think he's got to.
Right. So I mean, Jason. I mean, Jason is the negative counter guy.
Yeah, and he gets to go first.
Right.
So he'll get the card for.
Yeah, and he got a blue powder putting eggs on. He'll probably have more in his deck. And I guess if you can find a way to keep Bruce Banner from attacking, transforming back, as long as you got a negative sin on him, he's stunned. But. So Bruce Banner against Ripley 8. Do you think that make a difference, though, is the question? Because
I think going first.
Yeah.
I think Ripley 8 can win that.
I think she can, but does she?
Nah.
Because an 8-8 swinging in, like, even with the power loader, she's still down. I mean, she get, 6 health, including the transformation.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the 8-8 against the photo stuff.
That's true.
I mean, but I can see, I think this is the closest first round match.
All right. Let's go with Bruce Banner pulling out the big here.
Okay. I mean, this is a close one. I mean, I have been wrong like before in my life once. I can't really recall it, but I have been wrong. But we'll see. We'll see if Jason gonna make this the second time I'm wrong. But good news is he find a buy in the loser bracket. Okay, so continue on the winner side, of course. I forgot to put lines through people. That really made me. I put a line through him. That was rude. Sorry, Rob. That threw me. Allegedly. Okay, so Vern against the Black Knight. So Vern had his pick of Cyclops and She-Hulk versus Perfect Organism, and so I'm almost definite Tevin would go for Perfect Organism, right? I mean, that is a lot of
maybe
that's a lot of alien stuff for a new player.
Yeah. So my concern, if it was me doing the picking, is that I would pick the Perfect Organism and they would pick Cyclops and they would just shoot me to death in ranged combat.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. So do Vern take Cyclops that way? To get that easy advantage, regardless who
Yeah.
Because So Cyclops against Rachel Summer, you think would be the matchup?
Let's say that's the matchup. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Cyclops against Rachel Summer. So Vernon with Cyclops, and I still have Cyclops winning this. If Kevin get a high roll, high open their hand, it could level or turn 1 or 2. But that's always the thing. But what the chances of that?
Yeah, I've got Rachel Summers winning that match.
Oh, you got Rachel Summers. You high on Rachel Summers. I'm intrigued to see what. Let's see. So he got black suits. But this is actually Tevin really first week of NFC. But all right, we'll go with your Rachel Summers here. I kind of override with the Blues band, so we'll take your Rachel Summers here. I think that's fair.
We need a tiebreaker.
Yeah. Nobody jumped into the Discord. No, there anybody? No. Yeah, this is definitely one. We should definitely phone a friend. If we get somebody that I know that people watching, but nobody typing anything. Okay, so, but either way, here we are. So we got Vern losing here was. I should take that before I get blocked. Oh well, and then he go to game 13 is. So he meeting up with Jason. Okay, so Mexican Jose. So Jose finally get to play. They wouldn't even have to draft. He might not even be a real person. So Mitch is looking at Cable Bullseye, and then of course Bullseye against Storm.
Could this be a double Bullseye matchup?
The broken mirror match.
If it's the double Bullseye matchup, I got Hammer winning that.
Yeah, these both good players too, but I think that's where this goes, right?
Yeah.
Mitch may have something for Cable, but we got Jose going with just because on the simple fact that he had a better Bullseye. And so he'll go to here. Okay. PJ and Rob. So Phoenix and Crystal can so I'm assuming PJ gonna take Sabretooth, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, and then so Rob, he back in his Illustrated world. He just got a photo win. He proud of himself, but
those both have range, right?
Who? Yeah,
Phoenix and Crystal.
I'm almost definite on that. Yeah, so that's
that's an advantage.
Yeah,
I think we give this one to PJ. That's my opinion.
Okay, because
wait, no.
Rob with the range. We got so you said we got what MC. We don't even need to figure out what MC playing. They got guns and Sabretooth don't.
Yeah, and Sabretooth's got like 3 defense. Does he even have 3 or is it 2?
2.
Yeah, never mind.
I've been looking into him just a little bit. They've been doing some little research and just tinkling as people refer to with him. Okay, and now that's bringing you to you tomorrow. So this would be my call here.
Yeah, get your spike pick in here.
Right. So you gonna take? Well, I mean, I guess you could. You've been big on Ripley 8 since we've been talking. So I'm assuming you on. Do you? But you got to. I think I know what you want to do with characters, and I think no character go bad with Ghost Rider, but you also want to be able to hit people in the face. So I think you take Ripley 8. I'm almost certain he'll take Foon in this matchup. I think Apex is a little more appealing to Foon than they are to Black Widow. I hate to group teams together since they're individual, but they're a team. So Ripley 8 against Foon. Because like I say, you are prepared for the negative count where he won't be. Because Ghost Rider still... I have to give it to you. I think in this negative counter encounter, boy, that's a lot of counter. I think you got this. So,
well, thank you.
Man, I want to say things to you, but I want to try to keep this little PG 13ish. I don't want to give it to you, but I had to be fair. I had to be a judge. The life of a judge is rough.
Wouldn't know.
All right, so moving right along, we have. So we're gonna have the Black Knight against Jose. So Tevin will choose between. We haven't even been looking at who's going first, but we could. But I guess the match has been close enough to make it different. But so Tevin gonna get. I think Tevin go with Bullseye here.
Yeah.
And Jose takes. Is it still She-Hulk?
Probably. Yeah. I think She-Hulk can beat Bullseye.
Yeah. So you got Jose win this as well?
I do.
Okay,
and Jose gets to go first.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it, yeah. I said that I knew that won't come in handy at some point, so that move. That night, that's game 21. Okay. And then finally, last stop in November, man, Rob had played a lot of Buckeye people.
That's all he's playing, yeah. No, he played Ash. Yeah.
This is against you, so I'll take over from here. So you taking Sabretooth. Forget. I think Rob would take Black Widow in this matchup. Well, no, because if you put Foon and being able to put negative on Sabretooth sitting up front, because Sabretooth got sit up front. Who first in this matchup? J-E-E-F-G. Okay, so Rob is first. So turn 1 stun. No XP. You flip up. You swing in. I do have Rob beating you as well in the Foon Sabretooth matchup. Just because I think what you want to do to counter it, it's just the 4 health is not helping you with that situation.
All right.
And plus, I hate you, so that plays a small role in it too.
Yep.
and Rollin ain't here for the tiebreaker. I mean, that's not a bad thing, but you can always use a tiebreaker when you got 2 different opinions. That's the beauty of the 3-judge system. Okay, so here we are. So you ready? I think we start from the loser bracket now. We'll leave Rob and Jose for later.
Sure.
Okay, so first round loser, we have Scott against James. So Kingpin against Black Suit Spider-Man. Am I in a different tournament all of a sudden?
Black Suit Spider-Man against Kingpin. I think Black Suit Spider-Man is fast enough to beat Kingpin.
Yeah. I mean, man. This seems a whole different tournament all of a sudden, don't it?
Yeah.
Like, this sounds like a regional matchup. This sounds like a cartoon. Yeah. I think I've seen this episode before. And Spider-Man wanted that, so that would end the role for James. But Scott moving along to meet up with Jamar. Thanks for playing, James. And then me and Osh is the next game. So I'm out this one, but
I think I see what Ash is doing, but it's hard for me to vote against Master Ball. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say you win, Rob.
Oh wow.
Or me. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the win.
I still hate you, but wow. Okay, here we are. So now we have Jamal against Scott. What would the matchup here? So it's a Bruce Banner. We're gonna soon Bruce Banner gonna get played most of Kingpin. Sorry, Kingpin. Kingpin against Luke Cage. I mean,
wait, who's playing? Ugh.
Yeah, so he could take Kingpin, but then Scott will probably take Luke Cage. So Scott is taking Luke Cage, right?
Is that the right person?
Oh no, it's not. Shit. Names and words have meaning.
Oh, I think Kingpin's gonna beat either one of those guys.
Right. Yeah, because they take too long. So yeah, so Jamal moving along. And that end the roll for Scott. Okay, so PJ and now Excelsior. I keep switching between names. That would throw me off. But so Excelsior. So now this is Luke Cage again. Phoenix. So PJ will take. Do he take Cyclops here?
Yeah, because both of those MCs fly, right?
Crystal fly, right?
I think so.
I think so as well. I think she have. See, you paid a good attention when we talking about is this a real thing or not? But yes, he does fly. So I think PJ had to take Cyclops.
Yeah.
But do Cyclops beat either one of those two? Because Cyclops got put a lot of little guys out there with plays toward Phoenix. So I got Ralph on Phoenix for this game.
Which Cyclops is this?
This is the X-Men, the X-Men one.
Oh, that one's garbage. I think Ralph wins it.
Okay. So why are we still having this discussion? Let's see if we had to. Oh shit, we got the brother matchups coming up. You're gonna do me like that? Okay, so so me against me. So you take it from here.
Okay, you against Mitch? You said?
Yeah.
All right. So Bullseye, Hammer, or Storm against Mayor Wilkins and Ego. I'm gonna give this one to Mitch. I think it's gonna be. I think there's some good things going on with the photo there, and I don't know. I don't like. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Mitch.
I was pretty sure I hate you at the beginning, but now I'm confident I hate you. But here we are. And it looks like Mitch is coming for you too. So I could get my revenge, but I only go by the numbers. I'm not a spiteful person. Why this won't move? You get on my nerves. I don't know. Okay, that's just gonna cover me up. It's not like I'm in it anymore. Okay, so Vern against Jason. So
who's going first?
Oh, okay. So Vern is Vern is last, always last.
All right. So it's Bruce Banner against the Perfect Organism, and
huh?
I think we gotta give that to Bruce Banner.
Yeah, so Vern take. Like I said, Jason may have some tricks because like I said that was number 2 on his list, so he was expecting. people to take that. I'm assuming.
But I don't know if he's played against Bruce Banner very much, but he
Right.
might not be ready for the beatdown that's coming.
All right, so now we got the brothers. So Jamal gonna sit on. So he got two non-flyers, right? So
Yeah.
Luke Cage is live, right?
Yeah, I think so. Two non-flyers. And who goes first?
Jamar is I'm pretty sure Ralph
Ralph
is
goes
E and
first.
Jamar's O. Yeah, so yeah. So Ralph will have first action with either Ripley or Ghost Rider. You think he go? You think he go with Ghost Rider here and try to do a defender thing because he can still get flyers up front.
I think Ghost Rider. If you think he's going Luke Cage, I think Ghost Rider is the matchup there that you want. Yeah.
So now, who wins this?
I think Ghost Rider can beat Luke Cage.
Yeah, I do too. So we got Ralph moving on.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't seem right. Right? I don't know. It's right. I think Ghost Rider beats Luke Cage.
Yeah. Like I said, this was a prediction for you. You know, we get the people behind the mic. And the fact that we in the tournament, some people gonna feel some type of way when they play us. You may not be Luke Cage, but okay. So Mitch against Vern. This is a matchup old as ages. So Vern, let's see. Vern, I almost definitely think take Bullseye Hammer.
Yeah.
Because I mean, against Perfect Organism, I mean the Perfect Organism defense equal to, but you got to pump Alvic just to keep Bullseye from getting the XP. So Mitch gonna take Rachel Summers here, right?
I'm probably, yeah.
So Bullseye Hammer against Rachel Summers, and this is it's hard to bet against Mitch.
Yeah. I'm gonna give that one.
But Vern in the same boat. This is a good one. And like I said, Vern is always last. He took the last letter in the alphabet. I think if I was just going with not knowing the players, I'd take Bullseye over Rachel Summers. But I have seen Mitch do things with some MCs that like, wow.
All right, we need a tiebreaker on this because I'm going with Mitch on this one.
So you think, yeah, I can see that. Well, I don't like it, but I can lean. I'm leaning either way, so I'll ride with you.
All right,
I'll ride with you. We'll do it like that. So
I'm a lot higher on Rachel Summers than you are. So.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing too, right? And plus, I get you against mismatch up, so I guess that counts for something. If I get a small constellation, that deal. Tevin against Ralph. I've seen this finals before, but in the regular game, so.
Oh, we could have a double Cyclops matchup? Oh, man. That's not going to happen, though, is it?
Right. So, She-Hulk against Luke Cage?
Yeah. I think Luke Cage wins that.
So, you got Tevin taking that one?
Yeah?
Okay, yeah. Okay, huh. Okay, so you'll sit this one out while I talk about how Mick's going to beat you. Now, let me look at the matchup first. Let me be fair about this. So, Bullseye, Helmet, and Storm. So, you got to go with Bullseye, Helmet because that's on team with some of the pieces you want to see. Bullseye has to be up front, so he's going to take blows. I see what you want to do. I mean, because I got Miss taking. Miss, I think, would take Foon here, right? Yeah. So, no, Black. No, I think Black Widow's a play here because I don't think he's gonna think you're taking Storm. So, Yeah, I know what you want to do, but I don't think it's gonna happen fast enough. I think Bullseye go down too fast to Black Widow because he's a live target front or back to Black Widow. So I have missed taking it here too. So no judge making it to the end.
All right. All
Okay,
right.
and now we'll play this last. So Tevin against Mix. Oh, the number one was supposed to go. Okay, so Tevin get either Bullseye, or Storm, and Mix get Cyclops or She-Hulk. So Mix take She-Hulk, right?
Yeah.
Tevin take Bullseye.
Man,
And who going
do
first?
we like Hammer Bullseye that much? I think we do. Um,
L again. So Tevin's still going first. You know, She-Hulk is do She-Hulk gases out the question? Because the fact is, Bullseye could always hit her. I mean, she don't want to use a plot twist defensively because of a level war condition.
right.
So no matter how big she get, Bullseye hit her.
Yeah, I think Bullseye wins. I'm going with Mitch again.
No, that Bullseye when that beat Tevin winning.
Oh, yeah. So I get confused sometimes.
And I understand, they're not main format. So Tevin is in the loser bracket final. So now we have to do some more. Now we gotta go back to the winner side, see what they've been doing since the last. So Rob against Jose. So Jose still taking Sabretooth.
Yeah.
Um, Rob take Bullseye. Can't say.
Probably. Probably.
So they're gonna trade, but can Sabretooth defend a shot?
I think. All right. I think.
On paper matchup, I got Bullseye beating Sabretooth.
Yeah. It's the range.
Yeah. So that moved Rob to the final.
I guess so.
With his two MC choices, I mean, this is based on his draft because you're going to avoid Kid Kaiju, putting somebody in a position where he could always try to get the range character. Okay.
We just had Screamer Black Knight. Does it play out the same?
We did. Shit.
I know we didn't just do it, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it been way back in the winter bracket, like 5 minutes ago. But let's see. I think it does in the same because I think you don't go with Cable. I don't know what Cable give you that Bullseye doesn't.
yeah, I don't know.
So then we go back to the same game we just had. So if we do that, then we got Screamer against Rob again. The Screamer beat Wild twice.
Does Rob beat Screamer twice? Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, Screamer need to beat Wild twice.
Let's all right, let's give it to Team Buckeye here.
Okay. Rob will be your champion. Heard it here first. I mean, do we even still need to play a tournament? Should we just cancel it and then send out prizes?
Yeah, I guess. Well, we were very wrong last time, so
I don't like to think about the past and my mistakes and stuff because again, that was the past. So real quick before we move on to the final topic and finish this up, do you want to talk about your reason why you draft these two, or that for a later day?
that's for a later day. I mean, people could probably figure it out.
So my concept was just a small peek. Both of these MCs buy me time because neither one of these MCs could swing for at least 4 turns.
Right.
So it buys me time, and that was one of the strategies. Of course, the deep and I love photos so much, so I figured I could be more prepared for photo. That's why I went with photo, and then the other reason, since it was, if there were more photo MCs pick, I probably wouldn't have picked one of those MCs.
Yeah.
Okay, so huh?
Yeah, so I wanted two MCs where that were similar,
Right.
and I could prepare against either one
Right.
the same. So that's just what I chose. So
yeah, I almost took Colonist over Ego, but I think Ego is a quiet take. So I mean, because I have played Ego in a regional event and took him the top 5. So I know what Ego could do, and I don't think many people have played with the Ego MC. Now the Ego support character. There may be 20% of the people out there who don't think Ego even have a main character.
Yeah. Well, and he doesn't get to play Ego, the supporting character, which is a big drawback in photo.
Right. But if you're playing this Ego deck, if you're getting a 7, you're not doing life right. Because you need to make your locations.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, you got a few more minutes?
I do have a few more minutes.
So since we're here and since everybody else talking about it, we might well go ahead and get in. We normally don't copy stuff, but here we are. So AEW announcement came out.
Yeah. So
for the people who don't know, I'm a tester. So I had actually seen this set almost a year ago. So I was aware of this for quite a while. I like the idea, but I'll go more into that without talking about it. So I'm not going to tell you anything without telling you anything. It's basically where I'm at. But what's your thought when you seen AEW? Whether it's earlier this week or was that last week? It seemed like that was like years ago that came out. But it was like 2 days, right?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. So I was real big into the Raw Deal card game. I played in tournaments at Gen Con and Origins, and we held tournaments up to my local game store where we had 20 people every month. So I was real big into the Raw Deal card game. So I also was a wrestling fan for a long time. Not so much anymore. I don't really watch it. I follow it and I keep up on what's going on, but I don't watch. So I'm not anti-wrestling, but I just have a hard time fitting into what it's going to be in my head.
So I guess you're not so much against it. You just like, how do they fit into my game?
Yeah. How does a wrestling match fit into like a superhero battle? Because I like wrestling match. I'm having a hard time making the change, like seeing how it fits in and I mean that's kind of been a hang up for me, but I think I'm for it. I can see there's going to be a lot of probably flavor in the cards that sell it to me. So I'm trying to get past that awkwardness of it not fitting, and I think it'll be good.
So for me, when I first knew it was coming out, like I said, was quite a while ago. For me, it literally had been almost a year. So when I first saw it, I'm thinking like, okay, this could be cool. They could kind of do over the top stuff. I mean, I think more like video game, like Blitz. You know how they do football characters. Make them way over the top, tackling and stuff.
Yeah.
Even like cartoon series like Pro Stars. Do you remember that cartoon with Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson, and Wayne Gretzky?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like something like that. Like they take their trait and they make it over the top trait.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I think personality wise, and I'm probably going to get some hate for this, there's not really much difference in superheroes and wrestlers. Personality wise, I mean, they're over the top characters with big egos and spandex suits. So the theme I think fits. I don't know mechanically how it's going to work.
So I guess this is what the question to come down. When I listen to like some of these podcasts of people typing, I always come down to the question like, well, is it the IP? Like, if it's more like you where you just don't see how it fit and you just think it. because my perspective is versus is you could go against anybody, anything. Like, will you be mad that they came out with like a My Little Pony or Real Housewives of Orange County versus? But to me, I wouldn't care. Like, cool. Let's see what mechanics they got. I mean, you can
Yeah.
bitch slap. Take away
Well,
5 health.
I've got a 10-year-old daughter, so I'm all about a MC Princess Twilight. So bring on the My Little Pony. That's what I'm saying.
But like Real Housewives of Orange County or something, Las Vegas or wherever they're housewives that want to record as arguments. Sex in the City versus.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, let's see. I mean, especially if they only doing 1 200 card box.
Yeah.
I mean, if you talk about giving me an arc, every year we get a whole new arc for that set, then that way it would be. But I mean, wrestling put me in the same boat. Like I said, I know people try to compare it to like Buffy and X-Files, but that kind of where I have it. Or even some of these side characters in the actual Marvel movie, like Aunt May.
Right.
Like I think first of all I don't know much. I used to watch wrestling when I was young, WWF, but it was before with WWE, whatever it was used to be called. That when I watched it. So yeah, I watched it when it was WWF. It became WWE because of Force and stuff. But I haven't watched wrestling in quite a while, and so even testing, I didn't know a lot of the names to go with who went with what. But you gotta think one of these wrestlers could take Aunt May.
I think so. Well, then you also have even in the Marvel stuff, you have non super powered characters
right.
that have pretty high stats.
Are things like when remember when Sergeant Slaughter used to slow with the T.I. Joes and stuff?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I mean, I can see. I mean, as long as they keep the power in. I mean, as long as we don't get a wrestler that's 2020. Like,
yeah.
Like his power may boost him up to that, but his base is that there shouldn't be nobody high, higher in like the high teens or nothing like that, But
yeah,
I mean,
let's not forget Bonesaw took Spider-Man.
Right.
Almost defeated Spider-Man. Right.
I mean,
he was a wrestler.
And the other big question, like when you play versus a lot now, do you look at the pictures on the cards?
I look at the pictures?
I mean, you see the pictures to know what the card is, but do you pay attention? Like, oh man, like even when I play photo, I don't even notice the movie titles on the photo cards no more. That used to be one of the big complaints.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, so it's like, is it more to me what the card does than it is the IP? I mean, because I've seen maybe 5 episodes of X-Files. I think I did 2 seasons of Buffy. But I have still found enjoyment. If it's a car I really like, I may do a little more research, but I'm more so here for the game, and versus stand for, anybody can step to the plate. I mean, if they want to do a set with Blind Lady of the Poor, if you're in my game, I will beat you just like the next superhero. That's just me, though. So that's my 2 cents. Like I said, I don't want to say too much, but I think the set is pretty good. Like I said, I have actually seen the car. I mean, Super Awesome J, like I said, that's the one thing you do here. They do good whatever IP they get. Well,
yeah. I'm actually kind of excited to see some of the cards because I think there's some cool stuff they can do with the wrestling characters and their attitudes and their trademarks and stuff. So I'm kind of excited about that.
So, and like I said, plus let's go with all these other ones. You got Mortal Kombat. The boy, I mean, there's so much stuff. I mean, it's one of like many. Like, that's the thing. I mean, we got all the cars up to this point, and then you added Mortal Kombat. Boy, I mean, they just one corner of it. Like if the wrestling set come out, like you can't use none of the older cars going forward. Only wrestling whatever come up, then that might be crazy talk.
Yeah,
but I think it's so much other stuff. It just, I don't think like this wrestling is. So I think the way some people looking at it, like if you have a tub of ice cream and you put a piece of shit in it, then that ice cream is now a piece of shit. But I'm looking
Well,
at
I wouldn't
wrestling,
eat that ice cream.
huh?
I'm going to tell you. I wouldn't eat that ice cream. I'm going to tell
That's
you.
my point. So that was some people looking at this wrestling ad. I look at it more like maybe like a cherry or like a piece of a banana falling on the ice cream. You know, like I'm not a big banana on my ice cream fan, but I'm still gonna eat this ice cream. I could get around this piece of banana.
Yeah.
But I think some people looking like, what if somebody dropped a piece of shit in the ice cream, then you throw that whole bucket away, no matter how big that bucket is. It could be a car-sized bucket. If you take a piece of shit and put in the ice cream, it's gone. So, but I just wanted to put my 2 cents on it since we was here, and I think people sometimes listen to us. Scary, right?
Yeah.
Especially once they see these predictions, how I end up winning it, and they're like, "Man, Earl was so wrong." All right, well, I know I'm playing my game on Tuesday. You got your game scheduled yet? Nope, because you got to buy.
Oh, my game's done.
Right.
I got my first round game done.
Right, he said you dominated.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys left an open spot. They left an open spot for me to take.
Right.
I'm like, I'll take it and see if Rob.
I was like, please pick an MC. Please pick it. I mean, why wouldn't they get? Yeah, Mitch. You just put Mitch there, or you know that the spot. I don't know. And then he called Ice because that's the spot I should have. But he's like, no, I talked to Ice. Ice do not want that spot. You want to take something that funny? I hate to put Ralph on blast. He's my boy, but he do some funny stuff. So after the draft, you know, some people linger around, we talking stuff. And you were there when Burt came in there, right?
Yeah.
So we talked for about 30 minutes in an hour. And then I get a message from Ralph. He like, I want slot what he say? He like, I want slot K. I'm like, what you talking about? I'm already there. We can't just move you there. He's like, no, it's still open. I just sent you the message. I'm like, what you talking about? He was watching the recording of it. I was confused as shit. I'm like, you told us to give you the best available. That's where we put you. I mean, he got the ESOP, was still a good slot.
Yeah.
But it was like, he like, oh, I forgot to send the message. So then he sent the message. I'm like, this is still too late. It's like 10 o'clock.
Nice.
But I just want to throw that out there. Sorry, Ralph. I mean, you might do, but we get. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? I know you're not here to defend yourself. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Well, when he watches this later,
right. Man, that wasn't me. That wasn't me, Rob. That wasn't me. Man, we did that video 2 days ago, player. But so yeah, so I'm sorry for Tuesday. So just so everybody who's been watching my new series I got dealing with versus, so there'll be 2 episodes coming out Tuesday. You'll get episode 2, which will be another deck profile of what I plan, what I will be playing, and then you get the episode of the actual game. So this season will at least last 6 episodes, based on what Earl think it'll be 9. But I'm trying to get more double digits, and I'm trying to get renewed for next season.
man.
You got anything you want to pimp out?
No.
Purdue?
I gotta go put my brisket in the smoker. So
Let's talk about real life.
yeah.
What they have a brisket versus? Remember we were talking about the survival one too? The survival one was we using too.
Yeah. We talked about the Survivor one. That'd be fun.
That was before the draft, so if you missed it, that's just up in the atmosphere. You just have to talk to somebody else. So but I think we just rambling and we should wrap this up.
All right.
All right. So again, our prediction, we do it every year. I mean, we sometime wrong, we sometime right, but most of the time, somebody gonna be disappointed. if your feelings hurt, just beat one of us and take it personally. We're gonna have Michael Jordan memes all over the place, and I took that personally. All right, so you say you got nothing I want to put. Like I said, I got my series, but if you're watching this on the channel, you already subscribed. Am I supposed to say you subscribe and like on every YouTube video? I mean, every other video, right, they do that, but I don't do that. Am I just crazy?
Oh yeah. What do you? I don't watch a lot of YouTube, so you're supposed to say like and subscribe. Hit the buttons down below.
But you watch it enough to know that that's everywhere.
Well, my daughter watches a lot of YouTube.
Okay,
so.
check that out. Maybe I need to start Patreon. Let me shout out my Patreon. And good night. No. All right, so that brings us to the end. Everybody have a good night, good day whenever you're watching this, and enjoy your work day, enjoy your off day. However you get down, get down. Good night now.